Hello and welcome back to another episode here on Canvas and Craft. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to be doing kind of a unboxing. I got some stuff. I spent some money on myself. Probably shouldn't have, but I'm trying to invest in myself, and I've wanted something for a long time. Not maybe particularly the thing that we're going to be opening, but I needed some new stuff because I was either out or I want to change some stuff up. So let's get into the video because I think she's already starting it, and I'm trying to make things better for you because I worry about you. So let's get into the video. The first thing we're gonna start off with here is this thingy-madoo here in this white boxy do. Be careful with scissors, everybody. I just want to tell you. And what is it in the box? It is a new mat for the desk, because I think this black one that I've been using, it's the same thing, but instead of it being black, it's gray, because I think that my camera is having a hard time with the black color of my desk mat. So I got this gray one thinking it will lighten things up and make things a little bit easier for my camera, which is only a $60 camera, but hopefully it'll make things a little bit easier. Here's the instructions for this. You're supposed to unroll it and then roll it the opposite way for it to lay flat. My little mousey. Oh, he's running away. He's a little camera shy. You'll have to excuse him. And I'm going to test it out here and see if you can actually see a painting better. I want to get the Dorland's wax and the lint-free cloth to try and finish or to seal my paintings, because I'm not sure if what I've been using is good enough, because I want to make sure that they're safe. So I just kind of pile all this stuff on the desk. And the two things I don't open are the Dorland's wax and the lint-free cloths, because I don't figure it's really all that important. I don't really need to show those off. Let's dive into this and see what we got. Let's really hope about this. I was really nervous that this was not going to work out and was not going to be... I tried to do my research and find out if this is what I really wanted, but this is what I wanted to take outside, and I want to paint outside and do urban sketching and, paint what's in front of you, like sceneries and landscapes and stuff like that outside, so that I can get a little sloppy and have fun. I was very nervous. You could tell in the video I was trying to keep my composure, and I was having a hard time trying to get this tape open. And that wasn't on the person who wrapped it. I wanted it to be difficult to get into. But yes, I was very, very excited, and I'm really hoping that this works out. Please, please, please work out. I'm very excited. I'm like, okay, do your whole cross thing and however that works. Okay, here we go. We're going to open it up. Whoever packaged this did this so well. It was amazing to me. Look at all of this beautiful cardboardy stuff. But yes, here it is right here. Oh, look at the little green. I almost saved this paper because it was so pretty. But I was like, nope, we're not going to save it. All right, here we go. We got this wonderful little card. Yes, that's right. I watched The Mind of Watercolor. And look at the pictures. Oh my God, the pictures are so pretty. Oh my God, those are so beautiful. I'm keeping that. I'm saving that aside. But okay, here we go. This is the thing. I watched The Mind of Watercolor, and he said this was a thing, and he's like, okay, get it from this person on Etsy. So yes, it was an expensive purchase, but I've wanted an easel on a tripod for the longest time. And look at all this stuff. Look, whoa, wee! Thanks for buying my easel. Yep, and it comes with little instructions on how to tighten the little screws and stuff. I've already used it to paint a couple of things and to do some sketches, and I absolutely love it. Look at the wood grain. It's so pretty. Look at it. Just look at it. Oh, I was hoping it was going to be pretty, and oh, look at the magnet. Oh, I was excited when I saw it. I just couldn't stop. I was like, oh my God, look at how pretty it is. Oh my goodness. And I didn't need to tighten it or anything. I have used it a couple times. Like, oh, thank God. Thank you. Thank you. It's beautiful. And I was like, okay, let's try a couple of. Oh, look how strong the magnets are. Like, okay, we're good. Yay, I'm so excited. Okay, anyways. I don't like these clips, though. I'm going to tell you that right now. I'm going to purchase some different ones because I have put them on there because they have a tendency to scratch very little so far. And I don't like it. I don't want it to scratch it up or to ruin it because it was a very expensive purchase. Oh, we're gonna get into the washi tape. Look at it. I don't know what that was for. But look at, we're gonna get into the washi tape. Look at how cute these are. Oh my god, these colors are so cute. I don't know why people use them now. Trying to focus in on these tiny little things. I'm like, okay, we're not gonna do it. But yeah, I put these all down on this. I spared you watching it, but I wanted to show off the cute colors. I absolutely love all of these ones that like have like the plants and stuff on them. Oh, but yeah, I'm gonna put all these on here. I'm gonna spare you of having to watch that. But yeah, that's the size that I want. So I'm going to be using these ones, not the little ones and not the bigger ones, because those ones are like the perfect size. And so that's all you get in there. So that's what I'm going to be using. And I will set those aside so we can move on because we have a lot to see and I don't want to bore you to tears, which I normally do and I don't mean to, but I'm just, you know. And here we go on to the next item of the day, which is going to be the tripod, which I probably shouldn't say that, but this is the next item. It's a Victive thing. Oh, look at this. But this is the next big item here that we got to go with our plein air. Hope I'm saying that right. Art easel. Where's the zipper? Zip. Ooh, look at all this stuff. Ooh, bubble wrap. My niece loves this stuff. I wanted to get her a big thing of bubble wrap for Christmas because she just likes to pop it. I didn't do it though. That just seems kind of silly, but she would have loved it though. She loves that stuff. Oh, I cracked my finger, my thumb. Sorry about that. But okay, there's all kinds of little working mechanisms here. And this turns so you can get different angles. And this thing here unlocks. You pull it and you pull out this thing and you attach it. There's a little, see, there's a little lock free and lock it on there. And there's like a little screw, which I don't know if you can see, but there's a little screw so you can get it nice and tight on there. I'm not going to like force it. I don't know where this came from or if this goes to anything. So if anybody can tell me what that's for, let me know because I have no idea what that is. It was just like loose in the bag. Hopefully it doesn't go to anything important. But yeah, there's it. All right, here comes the big tripod part. And look at that orange color. Oh my gosh, that color is, it just makes my heart swoon. I got the orange because I love Halloween and I wanted orange. So, but yeah, let me get all of this stuff out here and get some of these bags out of here. I have a secondary camera clip. I'm not a tripod clip here, which I still don't know what that's for, but we'll put that aside. Here's the instructions. Here's our little turny knobby doohickey thingy. Oh, and there's the feetsies. What's this? Oh, I got another phone holder, which I'm going to be using one of these later on because I have to figure out my setup so that I can record outside. So if I do something that's completely awesome, I can share it with you. And we just look over the instructions just a little bit. I kind of know how this goes together from watching other videos, but I like to kind of perusal to see what I'm doing. I'm not really one for reading instructions unless, of course, it's really complicated. So yeah, it's kind of fun. And I always buy, when I buy something new, if it's going to be around for a while, I always keep the instructions and I put the date on there and why I bought it. And then if I don't keep it or whatever, I send it off so the next person, if I sell it to them, they have the instructions. There's a little screw at the bottom here, or a little thing. If you keep screwing, you have to, that part there, you have to like put your fingers in to tighten it, because the feet actually do like rotate and turn and all that. So you have to put it on there kind of the right. You have to hold that little part there in the center. Got cold in my studio, so I put on my my work sweater. Sorry about that. I know it looks awful, but it is my work sweater. I use it to do all kinds of stuff, whether it be house painting or, you know, like painting your walls or working on cars or whatever. So it's, I'm not going to get rid of it because it's like one of those sweaters where it's like your favorite sweater, even it's been with you and been through the trenches. So I'm not going to get rid of it, but I got a little chilly, so I had to put it on. And this here is going to be my setup of how I do things from there. I put a little bit of masking tape on there to kind of stop some of the scratchiness of the clips that I put on there until I get some different ones. But that's the setup. You can do it in two different ways with a regular red Solo cup, or you can use the collapsible water cup. Don't mind the painting that's on there. I was out sitting in the park one day, and I was just messing around with it. But yeah, I am not going to be using these clips. I am going to have to order some different ones because I want something with rubber. But this here is the Wanderer's bag. I got it from Amazon. It's also collapsible. You'll see when I open it up, there's the really big part right here where the water brushes came out of. And it all folds up into that part. So it's a very lightweight thing. It's got a few things in there. So I just have to use... I'm going to be taking off the clips and taking all of the stuff, what I was using before, to go outside. And I'm going to put this stuff in here. These, I'm not going to be using these two clips here, the little water clip and the tiny little clip. I'm going to be taking those, and what I've done is I've put those with a tiny sketchbook in a Ziploc bag as a... I put it by the door, and it's kind of like I can just grab it and go if I have to go someplace. That way, if I get bored, I can sketch something So it's in a Ziploc bag with a tiny sketchbook and a water brush with a pencil. Now here I am taking, I don't actually show it, I don't think, but I'm taking this paper and this little book, and this is going to be my visual journal. And I just want to be able to refill it and put some stuff in here and practice. And this is kind of going to just be thrown in my purse, and I'm going to grab the Ziploc bag with a few supplies, and I'm going to take that places. So now I don't show this too much in the video, but this is a corner rounder that I found on Amazon. I think it was like $5.99, but I wanted to cut the paper that goes into this little green notebook because I didn't want the like pointy edges because it does have a rounded edge. So I bought this $5 and I used this to round the corners of the paper. See? Yep, round the corners of the paper. I wanted one of these for the longest time, so. And later I'm going to be showing you, I crocheted and stitched this, just a little pencil bag that I made. So I plan on making this and I'll show you how I did it. If you're interested in having one of these, it's just basically a thing to hold your pencils and Yatarina, whatever, in your little binder here, or whatever, your sketchbook, and it just kind of sits on there. So if you have it open and you're sitting in the park, it keeps the paper down, and you can just put your stuff in there, and it goes either way. When you've got it open, you can put it on the side of the paper you're not using to hold the paper down, and it still holds your stuff. But I'm going to take you through this sketchbook a little bit. I'm not going to show you every page because it is kind of like my diary or like a little visual diary thing when something goes on, and but I will show you the setup a little bit here. You got little cards and you can put little scrap papers and put little stickers in there if you want to. It's really not meant to be like anything perfect. Trying to find my template page at the moment. This is what I'm trying to do. Okay, there it is. Okay, sorry about the glare on here. But as you can see, I'll take you through a couple of things. This is just a study. I took it out the first couple of days and I just started messing with it. And I was studying a YouTube video here and I sketched out a little sea turtle. And then I drew Sally from the Nightmare from Christmas. And I drew this. It's a little difficult. It's a little full right now. That's why I can't open it. But I sketched out this little puppy while I was watching TV. And there's Sally, and I was watching some YouTube videos here. That's where I got those. And then these are from the Mind of Watercolor, and just hemlock trees and cypress trees and how to color tree bark. This was just a page of doodles, and I was inspired and just wanted to play. This here is some practice paint colors, and I'll let you look at that for the last couple minutes. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for stopping by. I absolutely love visiting with you. I'm so glad that you come to watch my silly videos. I'm not very entertaining, but I'm trying to keep it chill and I have issues. Thank you all for coming to this week's video. And if I haven't said any before, hi, my name is Lynn. Welcome back, or welcome to my YouTube channel here on Canvas and Craft. I hope you all will join me next week when we tackle another project. Don't know what it's going to be just yet. I have so many ideas. So many ideas in my brain, I don't know where to go next, and there's not enough time in the day. Hope to see you all next week here on Canvas and Craft. Have a great weekend. Bye. 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 See ya. Toodles.